In 2018, one of the greatest animated movies ever made was released. That movie goes by the name Smallfoot. Nah, I'm kidding. It's Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, dummy. An absolutely incredible animated movie that, as you can tell, has sent ripples throughout animation as a whole and popularizing a new standard of stylized 3D. It's a movie that, while loved and appreciated at release, it really didn't start receiving the hype and praise that it deserved until it started to age like fine wine. Yeah, I know that sounds insane, but this movie wasn't really talked about at release. But I was there opening night, multiple nights in a row with different friends and enjoying myself more and more each time. I mean, every second just raised the bar for what you can do with animation itself. And so what could ever even possibly follow that? That's right, baby. We're finally here. One of the best animated movies ever made now has a sequel that is also one of the best animated movies ever made. If not the best, it's pretty up there. This is a movie that fully grasps everything you can possibly do or imagine with an animated movie. With Spider-Man, with storytelling. I am now a certified official meat writer of Sony Animation and the entire crew that have worked on this movie. From start to finish, I was gasping for air and begging to breathe because I was being suffocated with the cheeks of this actual peak. Yes, I am slathering on the shaft of this movie and getting it all bubbly, but I promise you, this movie is stunning. Into the Spider-Verse served as a treat, a demo, an idea when you put it into comparison with what this movie is. I have been waiting years for this movie to come out, and that wait was well worth it. That time, that energy, it was all spent crafting a 2-hour and 20-minute animation powerhouse that transcends the medium. It screams out to every person on the planet who doesn't take animation seriously and makes them all seem like a fool. This is a movie that takes advantage of being a movie, a visual storytelling medium. It's one thing for a movie to set a high bar for movies that came after it. It's another thing for the sequel of that movie to come back, grab that bar, and do whatever the heck it wants with it. This movie has no rules. It has no logic. It doesn't exist in our realm of physical space, and it knows that. Everything you could imagine and never imagine becomes a stylistic choice for this film. It's a style that isn't just flair and no substance either. All colors, all color swaps, all screen tears, all transitions, comic book flashes, and doodles galore. They all serve the story. They all further the narrative. They add to a character's personality or what they represent. They stick in your mind and tell you what character you're looking at, not just the Spider-Man. Everyone on screen feels like someone to care about. That's something I really love about the Spider-Verse series as a whole, because even if you're not a fan of Spider-Man, you can really enjoy these as movies, which is crazy to say about a Spider-Man movie with the most Spider-Man ever. But hey, if you love Spider-Man, this, at least for me, might be the single best Spider-Man movie to grace the screen. Spider-Man 2 is a close second for me, then well, Into the Spider-Verse, sorry. But I will say that the third Spider-Verse, I can bet my life given to me by my parents, I can bet it on the fact that the next Spider-Verse will stand as the best one for everyone. This is a story and a story setup that feels so grand but so small at the same time. It's a movie that is so insanely packed with the most characters and insane plot you could ever see, but it still takes its time to slow down and bring in a deeper connection than you would ever expect. It's a 2-hour and 20-minute movie that fully utilizes its runtime. There's not a single second of padding, not a second that is wasted. It's just incredible. Every character is likable, lovable, and downright huggable. This story is gripping, engaging, downright terrifying at times. Relationships feel real and developed, and you generally want to see where this story goes. And even when it ends, you are begging for more. Miles as a character is personal, he's heroic, he's adorable, and he's just one of the best characters that ever graced the animated fiction screen. I don't care, I'm saying it. The voice performances here, everyone is acting their dang butts off in this movie. Oscar Isaac as Miguel, baby, oh baby, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? It's so good. Stop, I can't handle how good it is. Spider-Punk, oh yeah, whatever. My girlfriend was freaking out over this guy and got me a little jealous, but whatever. Everyone just sounds great in this movie, and well, everything else sounds great too. From score to sound production, it takes everything great from Into the Spider-Verse, like Prowler's theme, Miles' music choices, everything. The cosmic dimensional sound effects scratch my brain. This is a movie that just grabs you from the moment you start watching. Heck, even before the production studios come on the screen, they throw a little stylized animated moment at you, and it's just so cute. You know, you'll know what I'm talking about. This movie will grab you, throw you to the ground, pick you up, spin you around, kiss you, and throw you to the ground again, and keep on kissing you. And then after that, it'll start talking to you like it's your best friend, and you're its best friend. That happened to me. This movie is my best friend in the whole wide world. I, like many kids, grew up in love with the idea of Spider-Man. And no matter what story, good or bad, no matter who was wearing the mask, where they were, or anything, we all just love seeing Spider-Man be Spider-Man. And it just feels so amazing to be able to share that blind, childlike love and wonder with so many others. Going to a very packed theater filled with people of every single age group. I saw a child, I saw an adult guy, and an old sweet man. That's everyone, that's all of them. To see everyone come together and just watch animation like this on the big screen really just warms my heart. Animation earning its respect in the movie world will always be a battle, but it's movies like this that silence that dumb type doo-doo head person, and we can all just enjoy yet another great form of storytelling all together. Like, if you were a fan of the first movie, if you thought the first movie was good or amazing or your favorite or anything, well, you're about to have a new favorite movie automatically, and I'm so happy for you. This is just what it feels like to enjoy a good, big, giant animated movie. I just can barely put it into words just how happy I am that something like this exists, and I'm a part of seeing all the story unfold in the golden years of my life. This is just what happens when you take chances. When you let people take chances and be as creative as they want to be. This is what happens when you take a leap of faith. Sorry, that was a bad callback joke. But speaking of that will be my only criticism of this movie. It's so small, so please don't kill me. But some of the jokes don't hit like the first. But even in the cringe way that they are, it kind of makes them more enjoyable. They almost feel like dad jokes, like, haha, yeah, I get it, that's cute. It's wholesome and it doesn't take away from the movie, and it just makes me smile all the much more. So I guess even as I'm speaking of this criticism, I'm removing it. Yep, it's not a criticism. This movie is perfect. It's perfect. It is. It's literally flawless. I'm gonna start rating movies on this channel. Screw it. 10 out of 10. If you're mad about it, just die. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I never really rate movies on my channel. I usually leave that for Letterboxd, but you should follow me there because I am very funny on it. My star ratings are totally accurate and I never change them a million times. Nope. Oh, also I've been streaming on Twitch and I want to watch bad copyright-free movies on there one day, so you should follow that. Thanks. Here's a clip. Anyways, I just love this movie, and I know everyone else will too, which just makes me so happy. This movie seems like it's going to be wildly successful, and you definitely did not need me saying that to convince you to go see it, because you probably already did. You already saw it. I know it. I know you're watching this afterwards. We're really in an interesting era of animation. We're seeing companies thrive and try new things, and old kings kind of fall but still do what we love. It feels like studios are getting more chances to be daring again and push the boundaries of what's been done, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. My feelings on the Mario movie may be a little hater-pilled, but I still rather that reach $1 billion than something like Frozen 2 or Minions or Ice Age Continental Drift. And it feels good to have so many animated movies come out that feel distinct and more interesting than we've ever had before. And I really hope it's up from here, because at least we have one more Spider-Verse, right? So that's at least one more uptime. Yay! Spider-Man is just so cool, huh guys? I love Spider-Man. I really do.